Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa and I'm going to be creating a really fun project with you today. Now there's a reason I'm starting this video off with a box, and that's because the box is really cute and is going to be playing a part in this project as well. So I kindly got sent this by Craft Label and I was just so excited as soon as the box came. Isn't it cute? Even the packaging tape is really cute. So then I opened it. I did share this unboxing on my main channel. And look, even that's really cute. I may even have to use that. I don't know. I think I might have to use it on something. Anyway, I was excited before I even opened the contents. And then I opened it up. There's free stickers. And I've got some card blanks as well. I've got some super cute glitter stickers and this fabric to die for. It's Cricut Fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. There's loads of other designs as well online. It's not just this one design. There's lots of others as well. So what does this tell you? When you see this, what does this make you think? I've automatically thought mini book. I'm really excited about these card blanks. They're so pretty. I haven't opened anything yet. I've wanted to wait for this video, so I'm opening it now with you all first. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much to Craft Label for sending me all the goodies. And please do subscribe to my channel if you don't already. So let's open up and have a proper look at what we've got. So I understand there's a 70% discount or offer on these card blanks at the moment. They are so cute, and to me it just screams spring mini book. I love using envelopes on projects. Obviously you could make greetings cards as well. That's the obvious thing. So these are just the envelopes here. I'm just getting excited by envelopes. And these are the main card blanks. So we're going to be using a combination of the cards and the envelopes as well. Aren't the colours pretty? They are so pretty. And then we've got these ones as well. Let's have a quick look at these. They're all 6x6 size, so a nice size to use. And these are the inserts to go inside. So these will make really nice pages. So I've got such a lovely selection to use here. So I'm really excited about this. And like I said, I'm going to be using the box as well. So let's get making. Let's make a really cute spring mini book. Now, before I do anything, what I would like to do, I'm going to make the insides first. Quite often when I'm making a mini book, I start with the cover, but I'm going to actually start with the insides. And I am going to be, I want the pages to be double-sided, so we're going to be sticking these together. Now, the nice thing about doing this, I'm actually going to be leaving the top bit free. Then if you want to use them as a pocket, you can. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing with mine, so I'm just going to leave it free, and then if I want to do it with a pocket, use it with pockets, I can. I like to have that choice sometimes. Now the easiest way to stick them together is to hold them together like that over the center, push that piece down first and the other part, and then stick that down. Don't worry about any little bits like that. You can see that's not quite perfect. We can trim those off afterwards, so don't worry about that. And I'm going to do the same again. Let's have some different colors. I want to make sure that, oh, I've got an envelope there, that it completely contrasts. So I want a lilac next. And let's have a green on top of the lilac.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone.
So I've trimmed everything down so it's all nice and tidy. Now decide which order you would like them in, and make sure if you have got pockets that you've got them up the right way. So mine are all ready. I'm happy with that order. Now we're going to be using the card blanks to go in the center of each one, and these create another set of pages. These will be great for journaling on, for telling your stories. And we're going to use those here. I love the edge of these. These are so pretty. Like that. This is coming along really nicely. It's going to be such a pretty spring mini book or journal, depending on how you want to use them. Now, just noticing here how they're slightly overlapped when I've put them together. That is absolutely fine because I love layers and I love being able to see the colours, so I think that's fine. If, however, it does bother you, obviously you can trim them down. Now, I'm really happy with how this is looking. The next step I'm going to do, I want to secure it all in place, so I'm going to get my long reach stapler just to hold it all neatly. So when I work on it, the pages aren't going to slide up and down, they're going to stay in place. I love changing the colours in my stapler, so they just make a journal really, really cute. So I am going to now get everything in place. The other thing I wanted to use were the envelopes. I've just remembered. That's the main thing. That's the thing that got me excited about this. So let's have a look at what colours. So the green would look good here. So it's slightly larger, which I love as well. And now we want to get some fun washi tape to hold this in place. Oh, I tell you what I have got. I've got some really cute gingham washi. That would be perfect. So going to be half on the envelope and half on the other side. Let's trim that to make it look neat. And we're going to do exactly the same again. And this will just hold it nicely in place. It also makes it very easy to be able to turn our pages. Who doesn't love washi tape? Perfect. And again, it's overhanging, which I love. I just love projects. I'll show you, in case you're new to my channel, I'll just show you. This is the kind of project I love, when you've got bits and pieces overhanging. It just makes a project look really, really fun. And as I make this, I will be adding extra bits and pieces as well. So now let's go over again. And let's add another envelope. So what colour did we use there? We used green. So let's use the lilac this time. And this time I think I'm going to turn it so that the envelope is actually this way. I'm going to make it just slightly different, and we'll use the pink washi tape again. I have no idea where I bought that washi tape from. It's one of those things that I've had for so long, and I remember just buying loads of it in all different colours. So I'm really sorry I can't tell you where it came from. And let's do the other side as well, making sure that holds in place nicely. The nice thing about washi tape, it is repositionable, so if you don't quite get it right, you can just unstick it. Sometimes as well, when I am finally happy, when I've finished with my project, I do actually go around with double-sided sticky tape with my gun here and just make sure everything's firmly in place. Then we're going to do the same here. And we've got our insert. And we need a blue one next, don't we? Let's add blue. And let's have this one opening that side. So each one is completely different. I like things to vary, just adds a little bit more interest. Now you can add notes, you can add photos, you can add tags, you can add memorabilia. I made a journal the other day and I included some of my birthday cards from my birthday last month. So many different things. If you've been out somewhere, you could add receipts and tickets. The options are endless. And now, as you can see, that bulks out really, really nicely. I like that so much. So now I want to make sure this time that everything is where I would like it to be. And I'd like it to be in the center of the card blank like that. So we're just going to make sure everything is centralized. And then I am going to get my green staples to hold it in place. It was this one I could see that was a little bit off center. But I'm never a perfectionist. I never worry about things, so It's not the end of the world if it isn't quite right. I'm now looking at this, and this one should actually be a different colour. Right. I think I would prefer pink here. I am going to take this up. See what I mean about when you change your mind, it's really easy. And although I've got pink on this side, I want the pink to show on the other side. I think that will look much nicer. Let's have a look again. Yes, that looks so much nicer this time. So again, I'm just going to double check, make sure everything is exactly where it should be. That needed moving down a little bit because things do tend to move when you're making things. And now I am going to staple it all in place. So I need to turn that over actually so that the staples are here. Now if you do want to add holes and add ribbons, you can do that afterwards as well. This just makes it nice and firm. It holds it in place so nothing falls out or starts moving. Now I know I've got bits and pieces sticking out. That's exactly how I want it, so I'm happy with that. We are going to have, don't forget though, a cover over the top, so don't panic too much. But this is basically the inside of my book. We have got a mini book. I'm really pleased with this. It's really cute. Pages and envelopes. We've got colours, we've got different levels, we've got pockets, and that's just literally taken a few minutes to make. I'm really pleased with that. Right, let's move on to the cover now. I'd like a nice sturdy cover, so I'm going to cut up this box. The craft label box. It's always a shame to waste packaging when it's so cute. So if I can always use it, I will. Right, I'm just going to cut it up to start with. So this is now cut. I am just going to trim the edges. It doesn't need to be perfect, and you will see why in a bit. And you want the cover to be slightly larger. There we go. And let's mark off down here. If, however, you want bits and pieces hanging over, then make the cover slightly smaller. And we're going to trim. Now here's my cute cover. And what we want to do is distress it slightly. We're going to be taking off some of the top layer. Not all of it because I love the spots. But some of it we want to reveal the corrugated cardboard underneath. And this adds an amazing texture to your journal, to your mini book. I will be gifting this mini book at the end of the video, so please do watch it to the end, as I will be sending it to one person. I'll be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned. Let's do the same here. Another thing you can do is to distress it. Please go careful with your scissors when you do this. It's not the safest of things to do. These scissors are really good. They're quite blunt in that way, but I have cut myself on scissors doing this. And especially if you are a younger person, please don't do that. Right, we've got a little bit here. Let's have a little bit more up here. Just reminds me, I think because I love Disney, it just gives me Dalmatian vibes. I just think it's really cute. I am a sucker for cute packaging though. It does make such a big difference to me. I'm sold on packaging always. If I see two products identical but one costs slightly more because it's packaged cute, I would pay the extra. Is that really sad? Tell me if you get that. Right, we have got a cute cover here. We need to make it cute inside though, don't we? Let's grab the card blanks. Or actually, do you know, the envelopes would be better because we've got another set of pockets. I like that idea. But what I need to make sure I do is that I contrast. I don't want to have the same color. So let's change that. Let's go with a pink. And the other thing that I would quite like to do is using one of the card blanks, I'm actually going to cover, I would like to hide the white inside. I think that would just finish it off really nicely. So making sure that goes down far enough. And then on this side, I'm just going to cut this out. This is slight, I don't know how well this is going to work, but I will try. I'll try my best. I'm going to cut this out and stick it inside the envelope. This works really, really well. Just a little bit of tape and that will slide in. We just didn't want any of the white showing. There. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then, actually that works that way. Perfect. I knew I'd get there in the end. Actually, it's got a little bit of the fold, but that's not the end of the world. We can work around that. It's always best to pencil on the side that isn't being seen. Obviously you could rub them out, but it just makes life easier. Let's cut that out. Don't be afraid if it doesn't completely match up. You can just grab your scissors and tidy up afterwards. It's always better to have it slightly too big than slightly too small. Let me know if you are also making a mini book for spring. Isn't that cute? Do you know, even if you were making Happy Mail, that would look really sweet. I love that. And so this is going to go on the inside of my cover. I've just remembered I was going to be adding some fabric. Nope, that's going to be on the other side, so that's fine. Okay, so that goes like that. Cute. Could pop something there. We might need to add something there to hold it in place. For now, let's do that. And then we're going to do exactly the same on the other side, again making sure that the cover, that everything contrasts here. So I think we need a pink. I have actually used all my pinks, so we are going to need to improvise. So I've completely improvised here. We've got the top bit I just about managed to get done. This is actually the top flap of the envelope. So I'm being completely creative here. And let's wiggle that in. There we go. Now I am going to just cut around there so we haven't got any white bits showing. I think we've just about pulled that off. Let's just tidy up the messy bits here. And then we can stick that in place. And there we have it. Now this is the bit I've been excited for. I've never actually seen the Cricut fabrics before. So let's open these. Oh, you get quite a lot actually. Oh, look. These are so, oh, they got flowers on. These are so pretty. We've got a white. Oh, they're lovely. Let's see how much we get. Oh, I've gone goosebumpy actually. I really like this. Oh, these are so nice. The colours are so perfect as well. Right, now I don't want to cover up everything because I love it so much. So what I was planning to do, oh, let's take that out for a moment. I love this one here. This is my absolute favourite. So we're going to have this one on the outside, but I want to cut a strip to go across the center, but so that it also will tie as well. So let's grab my scissors And let's cut down. We want a decent amount so that we are actually going to see the design as well, because it's so pretty. This cuts really nicely. Let me know if you like using fabric on your paper projects as well. I've always enjoyed using fabric. I just think it makes a lovely change to add a different texture, and you get such amazing prints on fabric as well. But right, I do want to fray it up a little bit. How easy does this fray? Oh, nicely. Mainly the ends, really. Yeah, I think this needs to be force frayed, which isn't a bad thing. It obviously means it's decent fabric, because you don't really want, usually under normal circumstances, do you want it fraying. See, look, these are going to be good frays, because they're going to hang on the mini book and just look so cute. So I'm just going to fray this for a bit, and then I'll get back to you. Right, I'm happy with that. We're now going to be adding double-sided tape to hold it in place, and we want this to be nice and central, or as central as possible. And again, the good thing with using this double-sided sticky tape, you can reposition it if you need to. Isn't that cute? And then the other thing is, when you're using fabric, make sure you have got enough to tie as well. Hopefully that will be fine. Now I am actually looking at the cover. I've got all that lovely fabric. I'm going to cover the covers as well. So let's take that up. And again, you can see why I love double-sided sticky tape so much. I am quite often one to change my mind. Quite often I don't have a plan when I'm creating. I do just make it up as I go along. Should we go with the pink? Yeah, let's go with the pink. But like this, I knew roughly what I was doing. I did have a rough idea. I love craft, so I will always leave a craft border if I can, which I will do here. Let's mark this off. So we want it just a little bit smaller than the actual box cover. Oops. Now I've lost my scissors. So if I'm actually giving this away, but if I were to be keeping it, I would be taking photos of my local area. Like, you know, when everyone always has a neighbour that has the most amazing tree. Things like that. I remember last year going for a walk and somebody had the most beautiful row of freesias in their front garden, and every time we walked the dog we could smell them, and they just smell amazing. So things like that. I did actually stop and take a picture of their flowers. How weird is that? Birds in the garden, flowers in your own garden, your own fruit trees blossoming, walks, picnics, especially at the moment there's lots of picnics and things going on. Favourite outfits, if you've got a favourite outfit. This side's a bit wonky, so I'm going to pop that down at the bottom. Yeah, there's loads of things you can photograph at the moment. And it will make an amazing springtime book. There we go. I never panic about things being perfect, but we do want it to stick down at the end of the day, so let's do that. Oh, and a bit more down here. There we go. And then let's put these back in place. I think it's going to work better actually if, we had the pink on that side, didn't we? I'm going to put the double-sided sticky tape back on the envelope. I think that will stick better. Worst comes to worst, I can grab my hot gun. There, and the same on the other side. This is going to look so cute. There we go. And then we've got the inside of the book. There. Right, I think it's time now to add the inside of the book, and I'm actually going to be using my hole punch to punch some holes. So I've got a big bite here. I am going to need to do this in stages because I know it's going to be too big. So let's mark these off like that and see how this goes. And I've got it on the widest setting. And then what I'll do is I'll line that up here to make marks so that they were in the same place. Oops. I have gone through the envelope there, but that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. And then we're going to be using more of the fabric to tie a bow at the side. I do like that one. I quite like the thought of the white one as well, though. I think I'm going to have a great big white bow. I think that will look really pretty. Be a really nice contrast as well. So I'm just going to cut some of this fabric. If you were using this fabric, what would you be using it for? Would you be using it for a sewing project? And let me know if you've got a Cricut. I don't actually have one, but I see all these amazing things that people make with them. So let me know if you've got one and what you use it for. Right, now we're going to be threading this through. The book is really taking place now. Let's just make sure this ties up neatly, which it does. Excellent, that's going to look really cute. This is a good time now as well to test to see what you need to like pop in place. That will be fine like that. I might actually just pop a little cut there just so that that stays down there. I might just cut some of those threads off. I'll do the same again on the back. And now I'm going to finish working aside. Actually, do you know, I'm going to add some white paint, I think. I am quite partial to a bit of finger painting. I've just got some cheap white acrylic paint. And we're just going to rub that on the outside like that. I love adding white paint to craft. It's such an amazing contrast. And I love doing it with the tip of my finger. It just picks up the edges so well, as you can see there. We'll do that on the back. And the nice thing about doing it in this way, it dries really quickly. And I am going to add a little bit inside just so it all matches. Doesn't matter if it goes on the fabric a little bit. Just make sure though it's dry when you close it, because you don't want anything sticking together. I would like to add a few decorations to the page. I'm going to be using the leftover envelopes and cardstock here with my hole punch, not my hole punch, my circle punch. I will leave links below for you for the fabric, the stickers, the card blanks. Like I said, the card blanks are on offer at the moment, so you can check those out. I have to say, whenever I have anything, I always like to try and think outside the box a little bit. It was too easy just to think card blanks when they arrived. I wanted to make something a little bit different. So again, I'm going to be working on contrasts here. I'm going to take some of these stickers. These are the glittered sticker here. It's a little book. And I'm going to be adding them like that. And I think I'm just going to add a few little bits and pieces with the stickers. But like I said, I'm going to be gifting this book. So I don't really want to do too much on it because it's going to be a gift for somebody else. So the idea is then the person that wins this will be able to add their own.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin.
I'm pretty much done. I'm really pleased with this. I am going to pop some chipboard alphas on just to have spring on here, and then I'm actually done. So I will do a flick through in a moment. I'm just waiting for my heat gun to heat up, and then I think we are actually done. I'm really chuffed with this. We have it, our springtime mini book. It's really, really pretty, and it's got a beautiful bow. I just love how that phrase, can you see that? It just adds such a cute texture. It just looks really quite rustic. I really love that look. The floral is beautiful. The colors are beautiful. It's such a lovely contrast as well between the craft and the fabric. And I think by adding the white paint, it almost gives it like a rustic kind of chic look. I really, really like that combination. So we're going to open up the book and have a look. And remember, I will link up all the bits and pieces that I've used inside. And don't forget the card blanks. There is an offer on those at the moment, so I will link them up for you as well. And obviously you can use them as card blanks, but I've decided to use them for something a little bit more fun. So you can use the pockets here, like I said, for photos, for letters, loads and loads of bits and pieces, memorabilia, and then each page is a little bit unique. I've added the flowers, the butterflies. There's still loads of stickers left as well. And don't forget that I have, oh, not that one. I have, yeah, this one is an example. I've turned the pages into pockets as well. So there's loads of bits and pieces you can do. You can add your photos to your pages. You can journal. I'm so happy I've used the card blanks here. Doesn't that make a lovely page? I'm so pleased. And then by using the washi tape, it secures in the envelopes. I realized that I could actually cover those as well. Or the other thing you can do, you can journal on there as well. There's so many different ways you can use this. I'm so happy. It's such a cute mini book. It's really, really pretty. And obviously you don't have to use yours for spring. You can use it for any occasion. Wouldn't this be a beautiful birthday book to document somebody's birthday? Use it as a trip. If you've got a trip that you've taken in the past, you could decorate and use it accordingly with a trip. It's just such a fun way to document something. I'm so happy with this book, and I love all the different textures as well. You can see the pink there coming through. It's just full of contrasts and textures. It's pretty. There's glitter on the stickers. You name it, it's in here. It's really pretty, and I'm so pleased. And as you saw, it came together really, really easily. I'll leave all the links down below for you. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's inspired you to maybe think outside the box a little bit and think how you can use your supplies and your materials. Envelopes don't have to be just boring envelopes. They can be really fun pockets as well. So I hope you feel inspired to maybe get creative and make something fun too. Now, like I said, I would like to give away this to somebody, one of you that's watching. Please leave a comment below. Anyone that leaves a comment, I will do a lucky dip at the end. Pick one name at random and you will win this book. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love. Bye.